Alrighty, hello, my name is Bryce and I am going to make a video on how to do a DT rush. I mean, it's not going to be perfect by any means, but it'll definitely get you into Platinum League. I say that with confidence because I got into Platinum with it, so I mean, yeah. I just didn't see an exact video on how to do it. Um, this is probably because I actually did this on ladder, so it's kind of. I mean, when you do it on ladder, it's not like when you do it versus the AI. Like I did it versus the AI. It's just it doesn't have the same value as me doing it in an actual matchup. So here, I'm just gonna play it. And oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Normal. Nope. Faster. Alrighty. So, I mean, I'm also going to give you some tips just on how to play, I guess, also on the way. I don't know. I'll say this is Gold League tips because I might have been in Gold League when I did I don't know, because I got promoted. So, alrighty. So, basically, it's me. Of course, I'm going with the name Brotoss, like a baller. And then I'm pushing Tempire. Tempire. And, obviously it's Protoss and Protoss, so um yeah, okay. So I am a slight bit ahead of him, just by a little bit. I mean, I usually always send my first probe to scout, especially in PvPs, because PvPs are mostly filled with cheese. But as soon as this pylon finishes, you want to get this and Chrono Boost, because if you look at this guy, he is. See? Like that. You don't want to do that. You don't want to Chrono Boost nothing. That's just a waste of Chrono Boost. Up here, Chrono Boosting probes. Down here, nothing. Oh, he probably Chrono Boosted now. No, he won't. He'll wait. Basically, what you want to do is you want to get a total of, well, 16 probes mining on minerals. And, oh, let me go with the actual builds. You want to get your gateway on about 12 normal, and then get your gas on 14. You really cannot get supply blocked. It's bad. So on 16, preferably 15, you want to get that pylon. I put it behind my mineral line, and I don't know, I hate when they do that. Send the probe, it's just annoying. You want to pretty much send people into your gas right away. Right now, I should have my cyber core. I should not have did this gas. Like I told you, it wasn't perfect, so unfortunately I was trying to keep clicking on this guy. I was like, why? But I had clicked to VY instead of BY, so I kind of screwed the pooch there. But and then once this gas is done, you pretty much want to get people onto that as soon as possible. And now you want to work up to about 16. That's the best amount would be 16 probes, but I prefer to go 17 because then I can take a probe away and have it build stuff without subtracting mining time. Now, my opponent, which is far behind me because he is not using his Chrono Boost, most powerful, right as I say that, he double Chrono Boosts. He just double Chrono Boost his Nexus, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, he is building what looks to be a proxy pylon, which is good. He had kind of the same thing in mind that I did. I mean, and since I'm sitting on like 200-ish minerals, you can, and I threw down this Twilight Council late, which is totally fine. I mean, you can get it down faster right after your Cybercore finishes, but yeah, see, like I have this probe building stuff, and there's 16 workers mining efficiently. So build zealots with your extra minerals because can't really spend them any other way. And the most vital part of the build. Okay, but now there goes my dark shine. About you can probably get it probably the 530 mark probably if you're good at StarCraft. Then, um, but this mothership core, most important part. That is the only thing you should spend gas on other than warp gate, your DT shrine, and your mothership core. You see now, I had the probe that built these three gateways, these three right here. I had, as soon as it was done, I had it going down here, right here. Um, it this definitely could have been faster. I should have sent another probe, but also my Twilight Council timing was a little bit late, so my Dark Shrine would have been finishing now, and then the pylon would have been fine. I would have been warping right after the pylon finished. But unfortunately, he had the same idea, except he hid his tech. Now, he actually warped in DTs a little bit earlier than I did, so I probably should have been following him for the tutorial. But if you look, he spent gas on stalkers, and that forces him to have less units than I do. And I actually warped in my DTs over here, and I have 4 of them. Now, when you come in here, you want to first, I would take out pylons, unless I see a robo. That's, if you see a robo, that's the only way that they can get detection, unless they have a Stargate. So usually just kill pylons, and then they can't fight you. And this guy, I don't know what made him think that he could kill my zealots with probes. Yeah, and all of his everything, all of his tech, everything's dead. He started attacking up here. Actually, I want to go back to that because that's very important. He kind of went what, and as soon as I saw the alert, photon overcharge on that nexus, and then I warped in 4 stalkers back home. And then you can also get the mothership core to fight too, because just the photon overcharge is super powerful. Super powerful. It basically held off this attack, except for the fact that he had DTs too, which I didn't really realize until like these stalkers like died. I was like, what? How did it just? Oh, okay. And then I just grabbed everything and I ran down to where my pylons were down here. But see this mothership core that if this wouldn't have been here, he could have just wiped out my whole base. And I'm just down here wiping out his whole base. Yeah, I mean, don't be a dick. Don't be like, oh my god, you fucking suck. Because I mean, and every time I see that, it makes me become a fucking tryhard, and I don't want to be cocky, but usually I win after I go into tryhard mode after someone just BMs the shit out of me. I mean, I was like, LOL, because we both, DT rushed. I totally should have scouted better. But again, this isn't exactly anything fucking like super awesome. This is like goldish level. This, if you can just do this build, execute it like this, if not better. I mean, I don't know. But the most important thing would definitely be the mothership core. And you can get that pretty much whenever you have the gas for it. There's no... but I would put warp gate first. Like, because I mean, this is really slow. I did actually really bad. When I played the AI, it was about like a minute something faster. But I mean, as soon as your cyber core finishes, you want to get warp gate going. I shouldn't have chrono boosted the probes. You only want to do about 2 chrono boost on probes, I think, or something. I think it's kind of like a 4 gate, but with DTs, and technically right after this freaking Cybercore finished, I should be putting down my Twilight Council. But I waited a little bit, so I mean, the Cybercore was delayed, the Twilight Council was delayed, so that just screws everything up. I mean, his Twilight Council is almost finishing while mine's just like barely starting. So, I mean, this guy definitely did. He just didn't have. He definitely was. I'm trying to figure out a way to say it without sounding. He had better. I'm totally. I don't know what to say. He had better. I don't say he had better macro because he's not fully saturated and his geyser isn't mining efficiently. But he's definitely practiced this build before, because I mean, as soon as you see, like, as soon as that finishes, that goes down, and mine's a chrono boost from being done, so like he definitely outplayed me, but because I got this mothership core basically saved me the game. This I know I've pretty much said that for the past fucking 20 minutes. But the mothership core is really the key part of a DT rush. I know, that's weird, but it is. And just, I mean, with the amount of money I'm just sitting on, because the DT, it costs the same amount of gas as it does Vespine. So you should be about even. So I could have bought 2 more zealots. I don't know if you buy it in StarCraft, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just going over the same, trying to make sure I didn't miss anything freaking major. Okay, just one more time. Just trying to help you. I don't know. My brain doesn't process it. You want to get your gateway 12, first gas 14, and then after that, I mean, it pretty much just goes into when you have enough minerals and you don't try to don't queue your probes. Just probe when it's about to finish. You get the next probe. When it's about to finish, you get the next probe. Don't queue your probes, and then whenever you have the extra minerals and gas, that's when you add stuff until you get up to about 16, 17 probes. I do 17. I mean, pros probably do 16 because it's actually efficient. But like, I'm taking my probe and going to building stuff. So, but just see how much this mothership core helped me. Because I mean, it killed a couple of zealots. I don't even know. Oh, it only has 1 kill, 2 kills. Well, still, it's just a major don't engage me. It did a lot of damage, though, I know that for sure. Because if he would have had a mothership core, I mean, technically, yes, I would have been able to attack, but then it just would have been a straight up base race. There's just no way that he can engage this. Like, because I have the money, I have a probe down here, I have the money to build a robo, I could surround with the probes. It's just, that's why he just, okay, GG, like, that's it. I don't know, I'm rambling, so I'm just gonna stop. I don't know, I'm just doing this because I'm bored, but I doubt I'm gonna get many people watching this. So, I mean, if you have any questions, or if you have any replays you want me to analyze, I mean, I can give you free coaching. I don't really care, whatever. But preferably like Gold League and below. If you're in Bronze League, I can totally help you out and get you at least into Gold League without any problem at all. Probably even any race too, because I watch a lot of the Pro League and all that stuff. So I don't know. Good fun. StarCraft's a great game. just gonna stop talking now and end this recording. So, adios, muchachos.